You, sir, just barely. 6 plus 3 is 9. You almost got a flood. You're lucky, huh? So, the Uganda Red Cross is embracing a very innovative idea. With support from the German Red Cross and the Red Cross and Climate Center, we are putting together a forecast-based preparedness fund. Basic idea is to have some money that can be taken and delivered when there's a forecast from the scientists saying that a disaster is very likely. We will never know for sure that a disaster will happen tomorrow or in a few days or in a few weeks or in a few months. But what we know is that sometimes the sky is presenting us with very dark clouds, or sometimes we see that dry conditions are brewing. Trios, you are a team, you are a country, you are a national Red Cross.
That he loses.
Or I might give you when you and have been finished. There's nothing that you have more.
What can we do as Red Cross to help communities at risk? What can we do to help our staff and volunteers to be able to reach out quickly and deliver what is needed at the community level? 2, 1, and stop! 12. You just got the flood. You have to pay for it. Because 10 or more is a flood in this game. And in this game, if you have a flood and you're the Red Cross, guess what? It's trouble. The purpose of this work, which is a 6-year project, is to help all of us, all of Uganda, link early warning with early action with the funding to support it. The game has been helping both students at Makerere University and members of parliament to understand the basic elements of this initiative, which involves taking some risks, because if you invest in preparedness and the disaster doesn't happen, maybe you acted in vain. But if you don't prepare and the disaster happens, then you fail to act. People suffer, people may die. We need to figure out that balance. We need to see how we make things happen in a way that is intelligent, sustainable, and thinking about the future. Now here, there was also a province that was, hey, no, I want to be. Did you get that? No. Instead of this one, you roll with this one. You see, and then you're more informed to whether to stand up or not. You are now, magically, no longer who you think you are. You have just become a Red Cross disaster manager at the district level.
That disasters, unfortunately, are going to continue happening around the world, totally independent of the wishes of our global citizens. What will save us, and we must survive, is preparedness. Survival will only belong to those individuals and communities and governments that are prepared.
What happened? Sir, how much did you get?
2.
A 2. How much is your green one?
6.
6. How about you, madam?
6 plus 4.
6 plus 4 is 10. You know what? A 10 is too much rain. It's a flood. You just got flooded. You have to stand up, go behind your seat, and shout flood.
Flood.
Good. Anybody else who got flooded, do the same.
So the Red Cross bringing us together, giving us an opportunity to interface, and also taking us through some of these games that look like games, and yet if you reflect very carefully, they have a bearing in what happens in our lives, in our communities, and indeed in our government, in as far as planning and preparedness is concerned. Taking us through this has helped us a great deal to again become more conscious that it is only those who are prepared who will always carry the day. And since we want to carry the day as a government, we have no choice but to get prepared.
No flag.
No flag.
But you paid 1 bean for preparedness, didn't you?
Yes.
Your minister is very angry. Because you just wasted a bean that could be used for HIV/AIDS prevention.
No, it's not aware then.
The game, first of all, that awareness and drawing the question of disaster risk reduction to their hearts and making them feel the reality of what happens even among them as leaders in their respective societies. That sometimes when things are okay, there is a feeling that nothing will happen. And sometimes even when things seem to be getting bad, there is a feeling that maybe I can wish it away. But I think it is not safe either to just sit or to wish that nothing happens. It is extremely critical that people keep on their feet all the time, that in the event that it arrives, the unfortunate, the distress arrives, we must be able to beat it.
Now we have one person standing. Sir, why are you not standing? He doesn't have any beans. In the real world, the Red Cross is full of provincial disaster managers who see the imminent risk and they don't have any money for disaster preparedness.